Hey guys, Glow here, and welcome to another video that is very much long overdue. Pretty much, I am in a very good mood right now because I just walked home from school and listened to some awesome music. So, I thought, why not tell you my life story? I thought this was a great day to read my Death Note that I started writing about a year ago, maybe? Basically, I wrote this just in case something happened to me, and so everyone would know why, I guess. Like, who I am. Like, it's just all my secrets in one notebook. And before I start, I'm going to show you how exactly long this thing is. This is like, okay, this long. Look at how thick this is. So this is going to be multiple episodes, and I'm going to skip over some parts because, well, it's my whole life story, and it's a little bit embarrassing. So, yeah, so it'll probably be like maybe 3 or 4 episodes. So I'm sorry, but I have to share it with somebody. So, ahem. Dear whoever is reading this, first of all, I want to say fuck off. Why are you reading my deepest, darkest secrets? Now that I've got that out of the way, I want to tell you a bit about myself. My name is Glow. I'm going to edit that. My name is Glow. I'm 12 years old. I live in blah blah blah. And I'm an only child. Megan, my mom, and Daniel, my dad, aren't together anymore. They were never married or engaged. I'm pretty sure I was an accident. That's not true. I found out a couple weeks ago. My mom was with this guy called Brian for about 3 to 4 years, but they got divorced because I don't even fucking know. The whole time they were together, I was like, he'll never be my dad, and he's the worst dad ever, but now I miss him. I know I shouldn't. He stalks us now, but I can't help it. My mom has dated men of all sorts since then, a couple of whom I don't even remember their names. She's with someone called Kenny now. He's nice and all, but he's over at her house all the damn time. Sometimes I wish he would just fuck off. Being an only child, I have a lot of time on my hands, so I think. Most of the time, I think about death, sadly, as in there's no point to anything and I should just get it over with. These thoughts take over me sometimes. I don't like it. I'm happy now. Sorry. A while ago, for Christmas, my mom got me a PS3. I then bought Minecraft, which is my favorite thing in the world now. I play it a lot, more like all the time. On it, I spend way too much time playing online with these two boys, Ray and Ghost. They know almost everything about me. To be honest, I never had better friends. Never. We talk about a lot of things. Pretty much everything that goes on in my view of life gets spilled out of my mouth, creeps through a mic, and gets crammed into 12-year-old boy's ears. I think I like Ghost. No matter how many times he blows up every single thing I hold dear, I can never be mad at him. I don't like him anymore. I'm sorry. This was made a while ago. Ray is just the sweetest 12-year-old boy you could ever meet. I think it's maybe because he likes me, but same difference, he doesn't. He makes me laugh a lot, and I can't help smiling when I'm around him. He's never angry, and I'm never mad at him. Why don't I like him, you ask? Well, that's the mystery that we'll never solve. I know you're probably thinking it's not good to have such an intimate relationship with two boys over the internet, but I trust them. I really do. Perhaps more than some other people. I really don't want to lose them, ever. Getting to some of the school-related things and moving swiftly forward. I hate school. Really, I hate the people, the gossip, the pretty girls, but most of all, I hate PE, the dreaded physical education. I'm definitely not a sports person at all. I hate the gym teachers. They're all like, inspiration, magic mile, fun, team, when I'm like, just give me a Maximum Ride novel and leave me alone in this corner of the bleachers to sit all by myself and grieve because, oh no, I forgot my shoes again, guess I can't play. What I realized close to the end of the school year, last year, is that year would have been better if I just participated. Sitting there all alone just made myself feel worse. I dreaded PE every day, so I just started to cut it, I guess. I've always been an outcast, I think. At least I have been since second grade when we moved here to a place that you don't need to know about. Everyone has been prettier, more athletic, more popular, etc. than me. I remember at one point I had literally no friends. At that point, though, I didn't care. I was happier when I was all alone to play by myself. I guess I've always been this independent. That's what being an only child does to you. Thanks a lot, Mom. I don't think I wanted to be popular until 4th grade when I got my first boyfriend. His name was Nufil Ben Ramadan. Well, I mean, it still is. He's not dead or anything. I was on Facebook one night when he sent me a friend request. At this point, I was already freaking out because, first of all, I still didn't have any real friends, and second of all, he was the most popular boy in the grade, and I think he still is. I friended him, and he sent me a message saying, "Hey." I said hi, and we went on for a while just talking about things. Before long, he asked me who I liked, and I told him Kevin R. That's another story. He said he liked Emily B, but he guessed he liked me a bit too. We had an emoticon phase after that, but then pretty soon after he said he liked me, he asked me out. Now before I say what I replied, remember, he was popular, and I still didn't have any friends. My first thought was, honestly, if I say yes, I could have easy access to the popular crowd. So, of course, I said yes. I don't even remember how long that lasted, but I remember thinking, how can I get out of this? Now, I can't remember if this really happened or not, but one day I told, not my friends, but more like the group that lets me hang out with them, that I saw Nufil holding hands with Riley Tyree, his ex. I'm pretty sure I made that up. So that night, I broke up with him over Facebook. He begged me to forgive him. I'm dead serious right now. I told him to leave me alone, but a couple days later, he told me he wrote me a song. It was really cheesy, but I forgave him, and we've talked since then, on Facebook, but still. I mostly try to avoid him when I walk home from school, though. I don't like awkward conversation. Remember Mackenzie Parrish? She's my best friend right now. Not anymore. I don't even talk to her anymore. She's a lot like me in some ways, but the other parts where that aren't make me really frustrated. Yes, that's selfish, but it's true. Like, for instance, one day we walked to Circle K with Peyton R. after school, and she didn't have any money. Being the nice friend that I am, I bought her a chocolate bar with my own money. She accepted it, and I told her that she now owed me something in return. She agreed, and we went on with our lives. A week later, I brought up the topic at lunch. She said she would get it back to me as soon as possible. A few more weeks went by without my payment, so I brought it up again. This time, Mackenzie said that I had no proof that she owed me anything, and that even if I did, she didn't ask for the chocolate, so she shouldn't owe me anything anyway. I still haven't gotten my payment. She does things like that all the time, and sometimes it makes me so mad I want to just punch her and tell her to never talk to me again. But I never do because I can't. I'm so low right now, I can't afford to lose even one friend, so I stay quiet and go along with her. I have a lot of friends now. A lot of things have changed in like 6 months or whatever. Let's enter back into the world of me, because I'm selfish. First of all, I'm atheist, which means, if you don't know, that I don't believe in God. Why do you ask? I have no idea. I have been raised by people who believe in God, and I used to go to church, so I seriously don't know why. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the depression. I've never told anyone that I don't believe in him, so you're lucky. Basically, the way I see it, with all the things I've done that no one's ever found out, at least I hope no one's found out, I'm going to hell anyway, as if we even go anywhere when we're dead. Speaking of the depression thing, it's been going on for a while now. Don't say, whoever's reading this, don't you say that, oh, I never even noticed, or, oh my god, why didn't you tell me? Don't say anything like that, because none of you would have even cared at all. I tried to tell you guys, I really did, but no one listened. Not even you, Mom. I told my mom a couple weekends ago, I'm so proud of myself, and I'm going to a counselor in a couple weeks. I'm so excited. But I remember the night it all started. I was sitting on the couch when we still with Brian. Brianna, his 15-year-old daughter, was sitting on the other couch browsing Facebook on her computer. She came across this video of three 20-year-old girls cruising in a car. They had a baby in the back. They were all singing and dancing to the radio like crazy. The one driving looked down at her phone. All of a sudden, a car came into view in front of them and they collided. It showed them all laying on the ground, bloody and dead. Then it zoomed into the baby's car seat, where it was laying, bloody and dead, too. Then the screen went black, and it said something about texting and driving. It was the saddest thing I ever saw. That night, laying in bed, I thought about that video. I remembered the dead girls laying open-eyed on the road, then the 2-month-old baby still strapped in its car seat. At that point, I realized that anything can happen at any time. You could be having the time of your life, riding a thrilling roller coaster, when all of a sudden the cart falls off the rail and you crack your head on the cement. 1 second, you're living. Second later, you're dead as a rock, just out of the blue. I hate thinking about dying. I know as much now, but it really is terrible. Now I guess I just accept it. Dying, I mean. I just think, well, we're all going to die one day, and there's not a thing I can do to help that. Nothing. So I might as well fuck it. I know we're all going to be nothing one day. Just a memory in our loved ones' minds. Maybe not even that. So I accept it, because there's no other option. I don't really care anymore. I think that's a good place to stop, because then I jump into a whole different subject. And, yeah, so I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you liked it. I'm gonna reveal a lot of secrets. So if you don't want to know, then don't watch, okay? But, yeah. Thanks for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!